remembering 9/11 today is similar to some of the other days remembering 9/11, and it's 23 years later. I mean, something more needs to be said, you would think. So, I mean, enough time has gone by, but it would seem like we have virtually all the answers. But sometimes some of the answers are not, well, they're not necessarily what we were hoping for. And sometimes maybe they don't even help us. I mean, it's one of those things. So, I mean, as the gist of the whole thing would seem to end up with a drone striking the Pentagon and it apparently being electronically overthrown, various testing, and it would seem that somebody else intruded upon and snapped a hold of some signals and doppelganged it, basically. And the apparent decision would seem obvious, that more time was needed to look at these problems. So the truth couldn't come out right then, because you could not tell of an immediate vulnerability publicly like that in good conscience, because that could only lead to more problems. So you had to stay focused. But the people, the team that I remember, they were professionals all the way to the end. They were not going to leave any stone unturned. And when they were confronted by the reality that an aircraft was coming in, they continued their job to the very last moments. They relayed what information they felt was important. With the very last moment of their life, they screamed in unison, drone. I don't see how anybody can get more professional than that. All the way focused, all the way professional, to the end, even dealing with an intense moment when you know that your life is over. I don't know what I can say more than that on that particular item, but it's still a moment that lives with me. It's starting to lay back a little bit, but it used to hit me a lot harder. And I think it's only right that it should. So all we can do is just keep working and making sure we stay on the edge of things. And just remember people for doing their jobs, and thank them and thank their families. And to me that means that some of us have to do more. We need to do more for our society in many ways across the board. And that means ethics,